May 17th is the vote.
School board elections are right around the corner.
Thank you guys so much.
Historically speaking, experts say these kinds of elections have been pretty low-key, with races that, for the most part, aren't usually hotly contested and haven't involved partisan politics. But in many districts, they do now.
They're trying to introduce labels that kind of look like party labels in an election that's not used to having that sort of party-like label attached to it.
Long Island has 124 school districts, each with its own school board. The positions are volunteer and unpaid. In some of the more contentious races this year, the controversy is centered around what should and shouldn't be taught, with race relations and gender topping the list. Jacqueline Napolitano-Furno, an Oyster Bay Cove police officer, is running for re-election in the Connecticut district. She's endorsed by the Suffolk PBA.
My major issues are people that are unfortunately trying to bring in a dangerous curriculum and politics that should not be brought into school boards. I think we need to focus on students. That's what this is all about, students and education. It shouldn't be about the rest.
My name's Sarah Smith.
Social worker Sarah Smith is also running in Connecticut. She's endorsed by the Long Island Strong Schools Alliance and the Run for Something group.
The increasing level of school boards being politicized has caused a lot of assumptions to be made about myself and about the campaign. My campaign only is for what's pro-student and what's going to support the students best.
In some districts, candidates are being endorsed by outside groups. Some of those groups admit they are more aligned with either conservative or progressive values, while others maintain they're nonpartisan. And in other areas, candidates are actually getting campaign contributions.
What you're seeing is parents standing up for their local control and their parental rights.
Barbara Abood is the Nassau County chapter chair of Moms for Liberty. The group is endorsing 30 school board candidates in several districts. She says what some see as politics is really just parenting.
Our parental rights don't end at the classroom door. We should be working in coordination with all of the teachers, understanding the curriculum, understanding what services are being offered to our children, and being able to have a say on what we feel is most appropriate.
We look at a candidate's big picture. How are they involved in their community?
Amanda Cohenstein and Aisha Wilson Carter are co-founders of the Long Island Strong School Alliance. Their group is endorsing about 20 candidates and say politics has no place on a school board.
Who's about education? Who's about, more education, not less education? Who's about educating the whole student, right? Who's about educating and bringing in the entire community, no matter what they look like or what they believe in.
So what impact could all of those have on these hyper-local elections?
Realistically, we're talking about a very small pool of voters, and in those elections, shifting the opinions, and what some of them are probably trying to do is get some voters who are non-voters to come in and actually vote in these elections. You can get a couple hundred people to turn out. If you can do that, that could be a winner for you.
I'm Shari Einhorn for Newsday TV.